It's very ironic that you obviously you came across the NWF on the internet and stuff. We've all told that story several times, and then here it is. You get to have your debut match and fight for that belt.
It
So
was incredible.
let me ask you this, Keaton. Remember, first of all, who called you before that show
It was you,
on a video call? Who?
Crossen.
That's right. Did you expect me to call you?
No, I didn't, but I wasn't surprised you called me, but I just didn't really expect it.
The reason I called you is because, and I know what you were going through, and I know exactly how those butterflies in your stomach and the nervousness and everything, and I knew you were going through it big time.
Yep.
And it's normal.
Really
It is normal. But remember how I told you? What did I tell you that was going to happen when you go through that curtain and you get in the ring?
Yep, the energy will come through and the adrenaline.
Yep, and you'll start focusing, and that stuff will evaporate as far as the nerves. Is that how it went for you?
It really did, yeah. When it came through the ring, it was mostly just interested in trying to get into the ring. I knew I had to be energetic for the fans to like me, so I was just trying to be energetic. When I got into the ring, that's kind of when I calmed down and cooled down.
Yeah. Everybody's different. Some people stay nervous through the whole match, but most people do. That's how it is. You're just nervous until you get in that ring, and then it kind of all settles down as the match starts. So, what does it feel like for you in that ring, in there doing the actual match finally?
It felt incredible. We've been doing it for 3.5 years, and now it's finally paying off.
3.5 years of training, and really, what, 5 weeks or so now of extensive training just for this match.
Yeah, that training was bad. Well, not bad, but it was rough.
Yeah. And so, and it was really, guys, just to lift the curtain up a little bit, it was a little tough for Keaton because he didn't even get a chance to work with Ricky at all until Ricky was gone in Canada. So it's like, I was going to say Canary Kid, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But Ricky was in Canada, and we're just lifting the curtain up a little bit here, but that's, he had no chance to really work any spots or anything, or just any kind of anything. You had to go into it just like a wrestler would without having to be able to, that's how it is once you get going. You just have to jump in the ring with people that you may have not been in the ring with before.
Yep.
You've trained with Ricky, but I mean, the point is you didn't get to go over any of the fun, that you had very little time, right?
Yep. And he still had to cheat his way in.
So yeah, as we talk in character here, we'll talk about that when we watch the match and stuff. We're going to watch the match, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of clear some things out of here, though, because we need to.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Actually, I have to have you do it. Like those things you got in there, because they only let us have so many things on the stage. So if you get rid of all those things that you brought in, because we don't need them anymore. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't. It's yours, so I can't get rid of it. Because they only have so much. They only give us so many spots.
Should remember to change that in a minute.
I'm talking about those 3 video things.
Yeah, it's only giving me the option not at the stage. So, the 3 dots. I just said remove.
Yeah, remove. There you go. There you go. A little backhand work here, guys. So yeah, what we're gonna do is when I bring the match and stuff, we're gonna watch the match. It's gonna be first look at it. This is Darren's footage that he always has with his cell phone. I believe you have some. I don't have it yet, but there's it's in the drive, but I haven't had a chance to get it. But there's GoPro footage as well that you have, and I believe there's another camera somewhere too that somebody had on a phone. Yeah, so you have like several angles.
It was it's a guy who I haven't seen in a while, but he bought tickets for it.
Yeah, so I'd like to eventually get that footage too, and then we can do like a nice edit for forward next week when Ricky comes back. Well, I try to get that done this week if I can, and then we can watch kind of more of an edited look to it. Because it might be a while before Mitch gets this their pro version, but yeah. So it's like, and you guys were intermission match, which means you went in right after the intermission, right?
Yep.
And that's a pretty good spot to be in the show.
It's a good spot to be, but being there straight after the 15-minute countdown, and then people are expecting more good wrestling. It's good for them, and I don't know if it's good for me.
Well, I've seen the match, and Remember what I told you? There's two things that anything that any of us could ask of you. What were the two things? You remember what I told you?
Crossen, I'm going to be honest with you here. I didn't really remember much.
Yeah, because you were nervous. But
Yeah, I was nervous.
there were two big things. So I said, have fun, right?
Hmm.
And just do the best. Do your best. It's all anybody can ask of you. Have fun and do your best. So did you have fun?
Yeah, and I think I done my best as well.
And you did your best. It's all that is all anybody can ask of you starting out, especially at a young age. So, and all the hard work and all the hard training that finally paid off. Now, now that you did a match, do you kind of want to get in there again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Supposed to get back into Canary Kid.
You were the big fan of him, right? You were the big cheerleader for Canary and everything. And I told you once upon a time, you may have a different tune once you have to face him in the ring and these things happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that conversation?
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I expected it to be a nice, friendly Canary Kid. Now, I wasn't saying I expected him to take it easy on me. I expected it to be a professional, respectful match. Yet he tries to hit me up the head with a guitar. Don't think I went too respectful.
Yeah, what I've seen happen here ever since I did this title match is Ricky put on a good song and dance and good dog and pony show for me, doing all the right things, and now he's slipping right back into the old Canary Kid.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see this, guys. We'll watch the match and we'll let you guys judge for yourself and see what you think. Should we bring it in, Keaton, and start watching it?
Yeah, might as well. Can you do it from your end?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on my end. That way it'll play smooth because I can play videos a bit smoother with I have a little better connection here. So let me find it here. And we'll start watching this thing. Let's see here. Okay, I believe this is it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, I hope it works. Otherwise, I'll have to get it again, but it should. I'm gonna get the audio down. There you go. Looks like it's playing, right? Huh? Playing for you?
Yeah, to me.
All right. Guys, for your watching, let us know if the audio is good. We're always wondering if the audio is too loud. Does it sound all right on your end, Keaton?
Yep, sounds fine.
Johnny's so loud, Johnny. Such a loud ring announcer.
But I remember you when I'm going up behind the curtain here. I remember you saying in one of your documentaries when I was watching you before, you kind of like your highlight of your whole career was the kids going up and asking you for autographs.
What was that? Kids going on? What was that, Keaton?
Asking you for autographs.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. When I went outside, there's so many kids asking me to send their T-shirts, autographs, pictures.
Well, that's pretty cool, huh?
Really, yeah, probably the highlight.
That's quite a feeling. I know exactly what you were going through there. Nothing like it.
So guys, I would say big debut coming up now. So you guys gonna get
a lot of my family were in the crowd, so I got the blame of a lot of the wrestlers not getting as big a pops as they should have.
Yeah. And not only that, I was telling Nathan, it looks like there's more people here than ever. It really looks packed in there.
Well, I brought about 11 of my family and friends.
Yeah. The introductions. Well, it looks like Canary's coming out first. Was that by design?
It actually wasn't supposed to happen. I think it might have been the way Nathan played it or something.
Yeah, because generally the champion would come out second, typically.
I know. I was actually standing right behind the curtain, ready for my music to hit, and then Canary came out.
Yeah.
The music. Look how disrespectful he is.
I don't know what he just said to Johnny there, but he said something.
Well, because Johnny said it's for the NWF World Championship, not World Heavyweight, and that's why he slapped his mic and told him.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what entrance team I picked?
Well, I know what it is. You don't want me to say it, do you?
No, I'm just saying if you knew.
Yeah.
I'll see in a minute.
I know the song and everything. Everybody waiting in anticipation here. Yeah, Ricky not used to hearing any kind of booze like this, huh?
Nope, not used to it.
Not,
Better
not
get
as
used
much
to it.
as he got. I think he got more booze here than ever, huh?
You better get used to it. So nervous going through that curtain. I just had to try and get in.
I bet.
Me and was just hand out high fives and try to get in and try to look energetic.
So your wrestling uniform that you got and stuff, where did you get it?
I'm trying to remember the name of the place. I know where I got my boot. It was from Decathlon. I can't remember the place where I got the leggings.
Yeah. And then you got the top then and leggings separately places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The top was just the Guns N' Roses t-shirt.
Yeah. There's so much smoke in there, it's hard to even see where Ricky went.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referees will enter the ring shortly. Before then, your introductions. This is the singles match scheduled for one fall. One fall! And it is for the NWF World Heavyweight Championship.
Is Nathan the ref?
Yeah, Nathan's the ref.
I thought so.
The challenger, making his debut in NAPW, weighing in at 110 pounds of solid muscle. A YouTube sensation with an appetite for destruction. He is from the capital city, the jungle city of Belfast. Please welcome the King of Rock!
I realized I should have stayed up with the drum work for a couple more seconds.
Yeah. I bet you were nervous too, I'm sure.
Wasn't really thinking about any of that. Heart and soul of nothing. What heart and soul is to hit someone up the head with a guitar?
Yeah, the crowd seems to be into it and everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nathan holds the belt up.
Have you seen this? Or is this your first time seeing this?
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
Watched it a few times actually.
There's a traditional boot check.
Yeah, Nathan's following through with the same thing. Yep, that's good. Doing a pat down and everything. Yep. So here we go, folks.
Bell has been rung and the matchup is underway.
Yep, the bell's rung and Keaton getting the crowd going. So, how was it then working with Ricky, knowing that you didn't get a chance to work with him hardly at all? Was it compared to training and preparing and practicing as much as you could for this match?
I didn't think it would have worked out as well as it did.
As it did?
Because we
Yeah.
didn't get as much training and stuff, I didn't expect it to work out as well as it did.
And I imagine right about now you're probably just focused on the match, and all those nerves and butterflies have probably went away.
They did.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's your dad obviously getting the crowd going too, huh?
Yeah.
He learned from Keaton, everybody. Somebody's got to do it if you're not out there. He goes to a full Nelson. So you guys are doing lots of like chain wrestling and stuff.
Yeah, kind of wrestling you like.
Yeah.
Let's go, Keaton. Let's go. Let's go, Keaton. Let's go. Let's go, Keaton. Let's go.
Could you hear the crowd and stuff when you were like in there? Could you hear him doing the chants and cheers and everything?
This video was just asked. So yeah, I was more in the zone, so I heard the chants, but like my nanny told me that she was shouting loads of things, you know, at Ricky and at me and stuff, but I didn't hear any. But I was just in the zone. Apparently, everyone was squealing really loud. I didn't really hear much.
Well, you know, it's funny. I asked that question, and here this comment was at the same exact time. I didn't even see that, but I was asking the exact same thing just there. Did you notice that?
Coincidence?
Yeah, I didn't even see that comment. So yeah, Canary Kid's first title defense. While he brought the belt to Canada, there was no title defense for him over there.
No,
But he, so his first title defense is right now, and which means your former idol here did a good job for the first 60 days sitting on that belt.
he did, yeah. Disgrace. And you know, he tries to have his first title defense against me, and what does he do? He works on the knee. So he can't just go for a fight. He has to hurt on my bad knee, and then later he goes in with the guitar.
Yeah, he's working on the knee. I told you. I told you that Ricky Henry, and I'm saying that intentionally, guys. Ricky Henry is going after that knee because this is exactly what he did with Ben Nelson.
Disgrace.
When perhaps he felt he might have been in trouble.
Yes, Keaton.
And that's when he should have broke the hold there, ref. I'm so sorry. Like, look at this slow count. This was way over a 10 count.
Yeah, you should have a 5 count. You know, Keaton, that's one of the things. You have a 5 count. I can't argue on there. It's okay to go to the 4 count because that's the rules. And I did it too. We all do it. That's something you'll learn with time. The thing is, Keaton, you do that as well. Just don't break. Just make sure you break it before that 5 count. See, that's what I was saying, Keaton. You just, you know, this is. I know you've worshipped and loved this Ricky all this time. He's been your mentor almost, and when you get in a match for a belt that he has that he cherishes, it's going to be a different Canary Kid. It's a Barracuda in there now.
Well, still, I didn't expect him to go easy on me. I knew that wasn't going to happen, but I did not expect him to try to get a guitar shot at me.
He keeps working that knee now again.
Come on, Keaton.
Go, Keaton. Don't give up, Keaton.
This is because he knew he was in the danger zone. He didn't want to lose to a 13-year-old kid.
Let's go, Keaton.
He very well could have. Now he's got your guitar.
Don't you
Yep.
dare, Canary.
He just
You
broke it
forgot
in
that
half.
wasn't supposed to happen.
That wasn't supposed to happen?
That wasn't supposed to break.
1,
And there was-
2, 3, 4.
And
That
your
was a fast-
new
Nathan
And
Hoy,
the
that
left
was a fast count there, Nathan, buddy.
NWF champion. That's what it should have been.
But Nathan did count it pretty fast though. But you had him, Mike. You had him. But I'm just saying when Nathan did start making the count, it went pretty dang quick.
Please don't tub. Please don't tub.
And there he goes. His safety there with the figure 4 leg lock. Boy, Keaton, if he ever tried doing that to me, he'd be in trouble. One of these days, Ricky's going to try that move to somebody that knows better, and he's going to learn the hard way.
What are you trying to say, Crusher?
What's that?
What are you trying to say, Crusher, to somebody who knows better?
Because you're just new still in your training. You don't understand how to reverse. That's all. It's not no offense, Keaton, but when you do learn how to reverse a figure for a leg lock and you get it reversed on you, you'll never want to put that on anybody again. Just saying. Nice belt.
Well,
Yeah.
sure would say that.
It's a nice belt with the cheap shot that he did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we should turn the audio up when he starts talking. I'll put it up when he gets the mic. Kind of waiting for him to start. All right. Let's hear what he says.
Two heavyweights in the ring.
What you just saw there
What?
was a showcase
What?
of what a real champion looks like. I don't hear you idiots chanting the Kid of Rock's name anymore in my promotion. You can chant all you want, but that doesn't change the fact that your Kid of Rock just had big in front of his whole family. He topped. He didn't just quit on himself. He quit on all of you. And you are so thick that you still cheer him. Over someone like me.
You suck.
Let me just remind you all what I've done for this place. You all pay to see me, so stop lying to yourselves. I have so much for you people. I took this championship all the way to Canada. I did it all the way to Portugal. I put this brand on the map, and you will treat me as such. So from now on, the Canary King is dead. You and I are witnessing a new era. The era of the Globetrotter. Ricky Henry. I put this place on the map. I am a Globetrotter, goddammit. I'm alongside my protege, Dylan Clark, the only man to ever take the hard punch and survive. We will take over as Canary Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain is out of the building.
Oh boy. All right. So there we go. That's the match. I don't know, Keaton, if you're coming back or if we lost you there. Are you there? Keaton? There you are.
Back now.
So yeah, there we have it. Keaton, Canary Kid is dead. Did you hear that? He's dead. And now we have the Globe Trotter. Ricky.
I'm not going to wish. I'm not meaning I'm going to wish death on the guy because that's bad. But what I mean is, I wish death that he doesn't come back to NIPW. Like I wish death that he doesn't return to NIPW.
Well, it looks like he has. And, you know, I had this feeling, I suspected we were going to see this when I seen how he was treating me in the last few shows. If you notice how he's been acting with me on Forward and everything when he's popped in to take John's spot, I don't know, a while back. And he's also been coming in the comments. And I had a feeling that this rendition of Ricky Henry was going to show up. And sure enough, he did.
Well,
But you know what, Keaton? You almost won the championship.
technically, it did because But if you heard that someone had their shoulders down for 3 seconds, would you not be thinking, "Oh, this guy's won the championship"? Because I won the match, 5 count, but still somehow I didn't win the championship. I'm not blaming it on the referee. I'm blaming it on the Canary kid. But thankfully Nathan stopped him from when he was going to hit me up the head with a guitar. Or thankfully somehow in luck the guitar broke before it broke right over my head.
Yeah. Yeah, it broke in like half. Ricky broke the guitar. He broke it. Yeah, shame on him. But no, he was up to his dirty bird of tricks. And, if you wanted to use that argument, though, Keaton, then I would have to say Ben Nelson's the champion as well.
Mm.
Because Ben Nelson had him pinned for about, 8 seconds? Just like you did.
Mm.
Technically,
yeah.
See, that's one of those situations where Keaton doesn't want to have to admit that one, but it's true.
Well, to be fair, Crusher, you're all right, because I can't say that I won the championship and Ben Nelson didn't with the same kind of results. So I'll just have to say yeah, technically.
But the honest answer here is that if the ref doesn't count it, it doesn't count. So if the ref doesn't count it, that's what it all comes down to. And Nathan wasn't there; he missed it.
Well,
So, here's a question that I don't know if we've seen. Mighty Molly says, "Super Sunset Flip. Did he hit you hard?"
Yes, he did indeed. He hit me quite hard. But I'm used to being hit hard, in training and stuff with the Canary kid. But he takes me into my limits, and I was fine with that. But getting to the point where you're going to cut a promo and do things like this on me and disrespect me in that way and try to hit me up the head with a guitar, that's when it gets wrong. Thankfully the guitar broke before he broke it over my head. But yes, he hit me hard, Minnie Molly, and thank you for the nice words about the sunset flip.
Yeah, not only that, what we've seen here, everybody, was Ben Nelson 2.0. He went and used that same strategy that he used on Ben and started going after Keaton's knee, as we've seen, because that's what Canary, Ricky, Henry, the Globetrotter does when he's in trouble. He panics. And when he panics, he starts doing whatever he can to win. And that's the easy street. So what he did is he goes after the bad, makes your knee sore enough, keeps going after it, and then slaps the figure four leg lock on. Like I'm telling you right now, Keaton, you don't know how to do it. If I ever get out there again, I will teach you. But when that figure four leg lock gets reversed, have fun with that, Ricky boy, because that's going to happen one of these days. He keeps going to that move, and you're going to find out sooner or later. One of these days, somebody's going to teach you what happens with that move. It's a risky move to do when you go against somebody who knows what they're doing on that. I'm not trying to discredit you, Keaton. I'm just saying, when you know how to get out of submissions, like Crusher Crossen does, it's a different story. So, but you did good, Keaton. You did good. It was a good match for you, and it was a good debut. You didn't win the belt, but you did really well for yourself, and you have to be feeling very happy. I bet, you were buzzing from ear to ear, from what I understand, the whole way home after you left the dojo. And
yeah. Did my dad say that?
Yep, your dad told me that, and couldn't stop talking about it, actually.
Yep, still talking about
it. You mentioned too that you were really cool because you have people wanting to sign they wanted your autograph and stuff, other kids and stuff, and that must have made you feel really special.
Yep, felt good.
Yeah.
Really good. Felt so like it was probably the highlight of the night.
Sure. And so now, I don't know. Who knows when the next plan will be? I don't know if is there any other future plans for Kid of Rock or NAPW or anything?
Well, yeah, I think there is. I can't let too much away because shows haven't been announced and stuff. But yeah, I think there is a lot coming in the future.
All right. Well, that sounds good, and I'm sure you'll announce anything that happens here, right?
Yeah.
On the channel.
And of course, I see on the presenter info thing. Do you have a reaction after the match? Because I thought we put that in.
I don't see it. Let me see. I got that. I don't have your reaction though. Do you have it?
Because Johnny McElroy done a thing about me.
Oh, that interview you're talking about.
I thought we put that bit in.
Well, I I have it here. Let me see if I can get it downloaded.
Be cool to put in.
That was from YouTube, it looks like. I think. Or no, it's not. It's just a video. Let me see if I can get this. I think I can. Let me see. All right, let's give it a shot.
So guys, Johnny Michael
I hear
here,
it,
fresh
I don't
off
see
a
it.
massive breakout for him. What a show it was. We'll waste no time. Please welcome the man that made his debut
There we
today.
go. There we go. See it,
The
Keaton?
kid of
Not yet.
rock, Keaton.
Thanks, Johnny.
Playing over here.
Keaton, I can see you're
Okay,
still
I see it now.
disappointed. Listen, it was your debut. You went out there today. First match, NWF World Heavyweight Championship match. Didn't go your way. Talk to me about it.
You know what, Johnny? I put on one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life, right? I've been on showcases after showcase. I've been training so hard, and the next minute I go in and face the Canary kid. I was so pleased about it, and now look, I've been screwed out of another title match. And now look, 1, 2, 3. Is this not the rules in wrestling? Everybody knows this. 1, 2, 3. That was a 5 count, and it didn't matter. But it doesn't matter. I will be back. I will be back, and I will be back for the Canary kid. So the next time someone thinks, oh, he's the champion, oh, he's the champion, I'm the champion. I'm the one who got the 3 count.
Listen, you're emotional. We know what the adrenaline is like whenever you're out there, especially in your first match. So I understand that you have a massive future ahead. So Keaton, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to step off camera. I want you to look at that camera, tell the Irish wrestling fan base and the NIPW fan base what the future holds for the kid of rock, Keaton.
Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back for the Canary kid, and each one lines up, and I tear them down, because I am the kid of rock. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank everyone for coming, because this isn't the last time you'll see me, trust me. I'm sorry that didn't go our way, but all the Kid of Rock fans, this isn't the last time you'll see me, and I promise, victorious next time.
You're in a fucking...
Whoa, there we go. Setting the record straight, I would say. There we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was you were fired up there. That was outside the dojo with Johnny.
Yep.
So yeah, that was Keaton all fired up and revving to go here. You know, I'm only chuckling because I told you all along, Keaton. If Ricky does this stuff to you, you're going to be thinking differently, and you are thinking differently now. Not the same Ricky Henry, is it? That you knew.
Yeah, well, I can't really argue back with that. You're right.
But I tell you something though, you'll learn from this, and next time it might be a different outcome. You never know. So, you know, it's pretty cool stuff to see. I just think it's cool that you got to have a debut match for the NWF Championship. I mean, maybe didn't win it, but it was cool to be able to say you had a match for it. So
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff. And I mean, I know you've been preparing for it, and you were nervous. I'm sure you were nervous all day long, just waiting.
I was.
Especially in the back when you got it when you can't, now you got to wait in the back. Everything's set up. People are coming in, and you got to wait for the matches to get through, and you just want to get in there and get it done.
Yeah.
Get out there. Did a lot of the guys talking to you back there though, and keeping you company and stuff?
Yeah, it was John McCann especially.
Yeah, John's good for that. He's really good. He's a good ear. He's a good ear, and he's a good listener, and he's a good talker. You know, when I came to Northern Ireland, you know who the first person was who came and seen me besides your dad? John McCann. Yeah. He doesn't even have a car, guys, and he made his way over to my hotel. Yeah. The Irish Grappler is another story, him and his heel tactics, but John McCann, the person, is a really good guy.
Yeah, he was in a triple threat match.
Yeah, how'd that match go?
I don't know. I couldn't see it.
I didn't watch. Did they have a monitor for you though to see anything or no?
I haven't watched anything yet. But
No. They usually, like when I was there, they had a monitor in the back kind of area where we could see what was going on out there. Did they have anything like that?
I haven't seen any of that. No.
Oh, they didn't have that set up. So when we were there, because they were filming it and stuff, I think that's why we had a monitor. So we could watch the matches. They had a monitor watch. Okay, so you didn't have that luxury then this time, it looks like. Sounds like. All right. Yeah. So so you didn't see it and stuff, and so you probably don't know how it goes. There was lots of matches though. Gosh, there was how many matches? 7?
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think 7. And the latest one that was added was what? Ben Nelson and Chris Mercer, I believe.
Yeah, not much probably went well.
Yeah.
I can't
But
really.
what match was after yours?
Was it? It was Star. I think it was the Stars in Line, Pure Filth, and North and West.
Oh, that triple threat tag team match. And then what was the main event?
Malice versus Stevie Fee.
Oh, Malice and Stevie Fee, huh?
It was cool. Well, I don't know, but I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
I snuck around the back to watch it, so I did.
And then after the show, when you went out and intermingled with all the fans, how was that experience?
So cool and surreal. Got everyone going up asking me for pictures and autographs and stuff. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that was neat. And how about you? I know you're as a diabetic and stuff. You have the sensor. Did you do anything to that to help protect it during the match or anything?
Yeah, I put tape around it. Stevie Fee gave me some tape.
Yeah, and that work as far as keeping it protected. Yeah, because for those wondering, Ricky Henry ripped that thing off at one point in training at one time. Once upon a time.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the blame on him too much. I don't think it was.
I will. You don't have to. I'll put the blame on him for that. Okay. I'm going to blame him 100% for that. Shame on him for doing that. Him and his dirty paws got his hands on that and ripped that sensor right off. And I know those sensors. I used to use them myself. But as you can see, after Crossen getting in the shape that I am not needing that sensor anymore right now.
Yep.
So, yeah. But
and Canary. You're right about Canary. Some people say everything someone touches turns to gold. Everything Canary touches turns to nothing. The NWF belt was sacred. It had the likes of Ace, Kid USA, Kelsey, Crossen, all these people. I'm not taking anything away from the Canary Kid. You've seen how much I've rooted for him, how much a great, incredible wrestler I think he is. But this kind of dirty wrestling was never expected with the NWF belt, and now look what he's doing.
well, he did take the belt to Canada. And the only bad thing is he just didn't get any. He didn't try to defend it though. He didn't defend it over there, but he did bring it.
He didn't try to defend it.
Well, I don't know if he tried or not, but I just know there was no title defenses for him. And I will say this, but he did bring it, and he wrestled over there. But I will say this, he has made a record. He's got a record, Keaton. You have to understand, Canary Kid has made an NWF record. And you know what that record is?
Nope.
We have a brand new record, and I'm going to announce it right now. The Canary Kid has set a new NWF record for the first 60 days with not any title defense. That is a record.
Yes. No, that is a great accolade, isn't it? Such a great accolade, not defending that belt, doing nothing with it. The only thing he can do with it is face a 13-year-old kid and try to beat him with a guitar up the head. That's the only defense he makes.
I will say this, though. He had a very good match in Canada that we know of. And he won. He did win. And we will say that. But it wasn't the championship was not on the line or anything like that. So as much as you might like to say he successfully defended the title, he didn't have it. It was a non-title match for all of them involved. So there's that. But he did go to Canada and he did bring the belt there. Just didn't defend it. So he set a record, 60 days, and he finally made a title defense. Back in the day, Keaton, there was a rule. You would get stripped if you didn't defend that title in 30 days. Did you know that?
Yep. I think you should still continue that.
It wasn't just our rule. That was like an old school rule.
I'd be happy if you still continued that.
But, when we get to Forward next week, I don't even know if I have the media assets in here. I probably should put one in here at least for the one that I have.
Yeah.
Since that's the show coming up. Let's see here where we go. Where would it go? Forward. Oh, it's always down below. Or never can find it. Yeah, I'm bringing it in right now. Talk about our shows coming up. So the first one coming up is Forward, and it's going to be your favorite guy, the Canary Kid.
Ugh.
The return of the Canary Kid. Now, this is before I knew he's changing his name to the Globe Trotter. So I'm having to call him the Canary Kid here in this thumbnail, and that's just the way the Rumble crumbles. So he's back, and I'm sure he's going to be, shouting his mouth off. I haven't been too happy with Ricky in his mouth lately. He's been running it on me. And Keaton, that's just not a good idea for him. I don't know why he continues to do that. When I'm by him and when I'm close to him, he doesn't do any of this. But boy, when I get distance away, he just starts smack talking with me. Have you heard him?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's bad. And when we come over here, he's scared of anything.
Well, he tries to be respectful. The thing is, though, Keaton, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I won't let that happen again. So he better, he thinks he's going to play nice and all respectful. If I ever come back and visit again, that ain't going to work.
I've said this over and over again. You do not mess with Crossen.
Now that is music to my ears. But I'll tell you something. You don't want to mess with Crossen, who is getting into physical shape that I am getting into. I mean, I haven't been this, Keaton. I am the lowest I've ever been as far as weight goes.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I got only about 15 pounds to go until I hit my optimal weight for my height, which is not easy to do, but I'm gonna try to hit it. What else do we have coming up? Let me see here. Make sure I get the right one. There's two of them in here. I think, is it this one, Keaton?
Yep.
Is this next? All right. It's gonna be the Wild Man, Andy Roberts. Tell us about him.
So the Wild Man, I spoke about it a bit earlier, but now that you're on, I can tell you a bit about it as well. So Wild Man Andy Roberts has competed on WWE. He was on WWE NXT UK brand. He was a machine in WWE NXT UK. He's an incredible coach. Been over 20 years of experience, and has been. This is a good accolade. He's actually been speared by Roman Reigns. He continues to wrestle all over the world in places including NIPW, and he's very proud to be Welsh. So former WWE talent, we're getting on this one, which I'm very happy to be doing.
That sounds like it'd be a great interview. Now, a couple of things, guys. Going forward here, I just want to kind of announce, Keaton, I think, knows this. Going forward, Keaton is going to kind of take over this show. Kayfabe with Keaton is going to be with just Keaton going forward. I may still make cameos on then. I may still pop in. You won't always see the last of me. But for the most part, Keaton's going to kind of take over because he knows what he's doing, and it's going to kind of become his show. And he will be your main host with, he always has guests, so it'll always be somebody coming on with him.
Yeah.
And that's how it's going to go. Now, I still can make a cameo appearance every now and then, and I probably will here and there. But Keaton, you have officially graduated from Crusher Crossen's Podcast Academy. You know who hasn't graduated from Crusher Crossen's Podcast Academy yet?
He doesn't deserve to.
Ricky Henry. Because he still keeps shouting his mouth off. And until he learns respect, he will not have graduated from the Podcast Academy. But Keaton, just proving himself last night in the ring, has also proved himself on this podcast. And he will be taking over Wrestling Revolution with Keaton as your main host. So that's exciting news.
Yep.
All right. So that was a great show, Keaton. And
yeah, another guest I'm on a show. So this is.
Oh, I didn't know this was still. I seen because it said July 6th on the thing. I didn't know if that was accurate. I didn't know if that was old. Okay, little Ozzy.
So Tuesday, 5th of August. Little Ozzy from the Micro Wrestling Federation, who's actually been in loads of Hollywood movies. He's the biggest Ozzy Osbourne tribute band in the world. He's been seen by the likes of Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne. He's been on America's Got Talent and things like American Idol and stuff. But he's recently became a professional wrestler, and he's now on Micro Wrestling as Little Ozzy, and he performs on Micro Wrestling, sings, and also wrestles. So it'll be class to hear his stories, not just from wrestling, but his experiences all around even the entertainment business.
Yeah, that's a great interview. Should be good. Yeah, I didn't realize that because on the thing, the text that says July 6th, I thought it was an old one. I was
Yeah, it's
confused.
very tough.
All right. So so that's what we got coming up. So this coming Friday, of course, the NWF Forward is seen on NIPW's YouTube, the NWF YouTube, and the Instagram. And of course, the Kayfabe with Keaton podcast you find right here on the Wrestling Revolution Keaton YouTube channel. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us live, and we will see you next time we are live on either any of these shows that we do.
Bye for me.
See you later, guys.